guided shopping, care scheduling, and quality and risk tools all tied for the top spot, with the exception of other, but other's really hard for us to know exactly where that was. But interesting. Harlan, what do you make of that?
Oh, it's right in line with what we heard last week and what we heard even previously at other events like health evolution events, where you have to connect the ecosystem from shopping to care access. And that is such a direct correlation to the risk and quality programs, which we know are driving, really steering the health plan's performance these days. In some ways, I'm not surprised. I'm actually sort of pleasantly surprised, I guess, if you will, on those top three. One quick call out that I think is really interesting, having been in the space for a bit, is that chatbots got like nothing. And there was this moment where chatbots were sort of taking over the world. And now they've been completely demoted outside, and we're really focusing on arguably the most important things. Tom, what's your take?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really intriguing, the balance I think that we're seeing here. I do feel like we got some representation from the digital audience or the digitally focused teams, because the idea of guided shopping certainly got some votes. So a good balance of folks. But I think this, especially right now, this focus on quality and risk and how important it is probably a solid reflection of the new CMS final rule. And I have to imagine that a lot of folks are trying to figure out, how do we ensure that we're not going to lose revenue in these Medicare lines of business that have been successful for us for the past several years. But now, as you pointed out earlier, the goalposts are moving a little bit, and maybe even moving back in a different way for reevaluation for this year. But yeah, it's a nice little microcosm of what we saw.